Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I have no idea what's going on here because
Yeah,
it's saying waiting for players. That's why I'm very
apologies about
confused.
that. The stream lost connection for some reason. That's a strange one. I haven't seen that before, but I think we'll have to wait for a few people to get back in. Currently, there's no one actually watching, so we'll just wait
The
for a
stream's
few
gone up.
seconds.
Oh, is it? No. Was it back?
Ro Mitchell, I've heard he stinks, but he says about time, Lurb. So thank you, Ro.
Let's have a look at more viewer comments. Roy Mitchell, I would like some comments in the chat, please, about who you think is going to win this race.
And about his engineering as well, because it didn't go well for Joey in qualifying, did it?
Yeah,
Uh,
we're getting some
yeah.
rumours around the paddock that Shazoo is looking for an engineer.
Jan, Gianluca says all the time you have to leave the space all the time. Yep. I'm
All
sure,
the time you have to leave the space. Yep.
Headshot, you can recite some good quotes from a certain driver on this racetrack about street circuits.
You have to be an alert on the street circuit.
You do.
Not for the Dutch Missile. Dutch Missile was never alert on
Oh,
a street circuit, is he? So, uh, Joey's
let's
not been
see.
alert on a street circuit today. He's in P17. I don't
Yeah.
think he's going to be very alert today.
I think we had a bit of a standoff for who was pressing the X button, by the way. That's the reason for the delay, but someone's pressed it, so...
It was Josh Sidney's fault, so
Oh,
can
yeah, of
blame him.
course. Alright, let's have a look at the
I
tyres
don't
then.
like this camera angle because I'm getting traumatic flashbacks from last year. It's not
Oh,
nice.
that's interesting at the front there.
Well, let's go have a look. And Lerv, do you want to read out the tyres
Yeah,
for the
so
viewers?
say it's a medium soft or soft medium strategy either way. So we've got Louis who's starting on mediums at the front. Then you've got Leo who's actually on the soft. So he's hoping that in the fairly short run to turn one, I think it's 137 meters, that he can
It's a
get.
very short run.
Yeah, he can get a good run off the line, and if he gets ahead in the first 3 laps, he can get away out of the DRS range of Louis or whoever's behind him. There's also Legend who's on the softs too, starting from P7. And then there's Facilio, Pedral, Rudy, Harmon, and that little group outside the top 10, starting on the softs. And then Shaum at the back of the grid, he's starting on the softs. So he'll be looking to get past the likes of Joey and Ares and Garafu.
Yeah, the broadcasting options we have on display are very limited, but we do make the most of it as much as we can. But the
Of
next
course we
F1,
do.
I think we've got some more tools to work with, I think.
Hopefully.
So, yeah. What's the phrase? The workman, a good workman always uses his tools or something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah, of course. So that'll be the same for these drivers as well.
They've got to work with what they have.
Yeah, a few of them have some very good sim rigs. But the
I know
likes of Joey.
MLB definitely has a
I,
wonderful sim rig.
I don't know what you're talking about, but we'll move on from that.
Right, Mitchell also has a good sim rig as well.
Oh yeah.
Joey Cotton is getting a new sim rig.
But isn't
He'll be.
that Tom Chung's sim rig? I don't know. It's a strange one, that is.
It's
Well,
going to be Tom Jungs as well.
perhaps we might ask them to an interview after the race to discuss that one. But let's say we're lining up on the grid now. I think it's going to be all eyes on Leo to see if he can get the jump off the line.
It's going to be like
So
getting zero wheel spin. If they
yeah,
had a
the
wheel
pole
spin,
is on the right hand side too, so it kind of leaves
just got to
Louis a
send it,
bit
haven't you?
exposed. Yeah. Say
Lining
he's,
up on the grid. There you go.
at least
Trying to
he's
hit
not in the
yellow
Mercedes
line.
starting from P2. The last time that we had a grid start from Baku, that didn't go
Yeah.
well. But yeah, let's
Next
see.
F1 is going to be about maximising that yellow line. Let's here we go.
Oh
The
yes.
drivers are getting ready for the 5 red lights. But first light, second light, third light, fourth light, the fifth light. And it's lights out, and away we go. Leo gets a good start. He goes
Oh,
across. to the outside, but no, the Alpine is through, and the other Alpine is through as well. Lewis holds the lead. Any position changes you see at the back lap?
I was looking towards the front, but I do see Rudy's made up a couple of places there. He's up into P10 straight away. Legend's also gained a spot on the soft tyres, and he's also gained another one now going into turn 3. He's on the outside, and he actually taps the back of Jabaka, and but he doesn't make any more moves.
Whoa.
I see there's a yellow flag. I don't know what that was for. Do you know? Pedro.
The LFR Pedro, where it did like the run, I think it was like the clear in Abu Dhabi, where you just seen the camera shot of the car just go straight across the screen.
Oh dear.
And he went to the runoff.
Yeah, crucially at the front then, it's Leo's actually behind Louis. Obviously the softs at the start going to have the biggest performance advantage, and he really did need to get ahead, so the fact he's behind plays into Louis' hands right away.
It's almost going to be like a drag race down this 2 kilometre straight here, as it's crucial for Leo to overtake. 26 laps of this wonderfully engineered circuit. One of the recent introductions to F1 character in the past decade, which has actually worked out. So nice one.
Yeah,
F1.
it's probably one of the better two tracks, isn't it?
1.5
Let's see.
Yeah.
Here
to go, wheel to wheel, side by side, down the main straight. There's also an Alpine joining the party. Maybe if you can send it, be inside.
Yeah, I'm just having a look here at Rudy as well, who is going to get past Mishi as well, and also
Leo
Legend on
does get
Jabraka.
past.
That's at the front. That's Leo who gets past Louis, and also locks up into there as well. Oh, he taps the wall. Yeah, it was Leo. He just had a bit of a moment out the corner. But he's using a lot of his DRS now as well. Yeah, it's a crucial lap as well, because if he can get the 2 FER guys out of his DRS, then that helps him for later in the race.
That's not good there though for the bottom runners in the bottom 4 slash 5, as the DRS trainer is broken at the minute.
Yeah, also Garoffi for NLR has just pitted onto the hard tyre, so he I assume got some wing damage and all of that. Maybe that was
the viewers' predictions of who they think is going to win this race.
Oh yeah.
Let us know in the comments and who your favourite driver is.
We do have a comment from Roman who says go Louis, so I think we know who he's supporting, the FER driver who's currently sitting in P2 and is just under a second behind Leo. Let's see if...
It's not going to be the end of the world if you lose DRS here.
Axelinho gets past Jabraka, and actually that's going to be a fun little move into turn 1.
Then you push the pass from Aguiado and Ricky here.
Alright, let's have a look at it. It might be 4 wide into turn 1. Look at this here.
Oh.
We've got another comment
what
from
is going to go on here
as well. And we'll go on to that after. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's like a motorway. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh, it's 35 wide. Oh my gosh.
And I think Okiano gets out ahead and all of that.
Whoa. Oh, that's hard to process that. Look at that. It's like a massive snake.
Oh, Ricky on the inside. He's been pinched out, and Misha's in the wall. Oh my goodness.
It's like the Indy 500, but we're actually not going and over there.
And a lot tighter as well, isn't it? Goodness me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Okiano's big winner out of all of that, isn't he? We'll quickly just have a look at the position changes. Now Rudy is, I think, what's it sponsored by? Crypto in real life? I don't know what it's sponsored by here.
Yeah,
probably.
the Crypto.com most overtakes.
Yeah, after start, it's Rudy who's moved up 6. Jalm's moved up 4, and they've both moved up 3. Algiano's done a pretty good job, hasn't he?
I got a name for that that award. I think we should call it the Darren Carton Overtakes Award.
I'm sure he'll be happy to sponsor that one.
Yeah, we need some dollar bills in it.
Let's see at the front then. Leo has failed to get Louis, which is detrimental for his race, really.
DRS is going to be enabled this lap, I think it is. So this is going to be fun to watch. I have no idea what's going on.
Louis close.
Rudy's going to go for it. on Axelino, and he will get a move done. Or is it a drag race? It's going to be a drag
Yeah,
race into turn
Louis
1.
moves into turn 1. Let's see that little battle then between Rudy. And yeah, I think he's going to come out
a
ahead
freeway
in
battle
that
for
one.
the
Oh,
lead.
Mishi as
The
well.
Red Bull into the
Oh, I
sandwich.
think he's gone a bit deep as well, Mishi. He's just been caught
Leo
on
hit
the
the
rear
wall
from
again
Ricky.
on turn 2.
Oof. So he's not having a great time, is he, Leo?
And he's used all of his energy storage.
Yeah, he had to use so much to try and get away, and it hasn't worked. And he's in a bit of a FER sandwich here. 2 slices of Spanish bread and an Italian filling with Leo.
Be a nice sandwich.
Wow. That's where else is
Who is
there
doing the
action?
best Jolyon Palmer impression around here? Let's have a look at some more position gainers.
Oh yeah.
Rudy, wow, up 7. He is definitely alert today.
So the qualifying didn't go great for him, but
he's making it up after
yeah,
4 laps. Impressive.
Especially as well, both OP and Shazoo are in a pretty awful position right now.
Oh, yellow flag.
Harmon, I think. Yeah, Harmon's had a
Yes.
moment in the castle section.
Does he have damage? Let's have a look. No.
Yeah, I think he might have just spun there. That's a shame for Harmon.
Joe is going to be teeing up Jaume down the straight. A fan favourite.
Yeah. I think Isma's quite close to the back of Leo as well now.
Yeah, he's only 3.5 tenths off.
Yeah, and he is going to use his ERS on Leo. As yeah, it's going to be a simple ERS pass into turn 1. And yeah, he is through.
Spanish dominance is out here. It's like the Spanish Empire in form of the same series. And Joby's going to get a move done on Jaume, is he? Yes, he is.
Yeah, nice on these. Oh, Aris is going to have a go as well. Oh no, he isn't. I thought he's... Oh, Ricky. Let's have a look at Ricky and Mishi then.
Yeah, that's a battle to watch here. Ricky gets the move done pretty simple. Yep.
Yeah, I think they had a bit more contact and there's
yellow flag.
Oh. And I think there's been contact between Jaume and Ares, I think.
Yeah, it was.
I think Ares has got wing damage as well, so he's managed to escape the scene of the accident. No, I think Harm's fine.
Just
but
a bit of a lockup.
Yeah, Ares actually lets Harm through. That's a pretty sensible thing to do. From
Ares.
He
has no left impact, does he there? Look at that.
Yeah.
He's going to lose a lot of downforce. Let's watch him through here. If he crashes.
Yeah,
No, he doesn't. Wow.
We're also going to see, I think...
definitely crash there.
Well, I mean... I think the last race I did in this circuit might have been probably before the new year, so I can't actually remember what happened in that one. So, yeah, I think...
This track is one
of
my favourites.
Argiano,
yes.
Yeah, he's...
I'm watching this.
Going to make the move. Oh, I think the Spanish army's actually out in force in the chat. We've got Borrell, who... I don't think he's from Spain, but he said, hola, senor.
Can people in the comments, man, teach us some Spanish? Lerb would like to enhance his vocabulary.
Oh, yes.
So tell us a Spanish phrase.
Oh, no, it's not Spanish, never mind. It's just a name, but, yeah. We'll actually
Hola, ¿cómo estás, shorty? Oh, yeah, we want to say that to Lerb. Lerb's going to be using that as his nice pickup line soon, man.
I think we all know someone else that will use it as well, but, yeah. I think a person that will want to be using a pickup line to pick up some DRS from the back of Leo is Legend at the minute. He's about 4 tenths away from the DRS. I think Leo's tyres are beginning to go off on lap 6, which would make sense. Oh, and Joby on Miche there. I'm not sure what's happened to Miche. I think has he got some
controversy as well? I'm reading in the chat is these guys can't make a clean overtake.
Yeah, that's from Luke Lehrer, I think. That's LFR manager there. So obviously, I think two of their guys now have had incidents, which is a shame for them. Yeah, so they're...
This might be on a Shazoo.
Yeah. say with Ares, we'll quickly switch
Just
to the
maybe
tyres as
able to
well.
make the move past
Yeah.
Lewis. Seeing as he's in a seed position. Yes, he is. And they'll probably just keep switching position and
Yeah,
help
so
each other.
Louis is actually completely out of ERS, so he definitely needs that to get some of the
Ogiano
ERS
is
back.
going to make the move done.
Oh yeah, that's a nice
Oh, there's
overtake
two
for him.
guys side by side. Oh, the Williams
Ooh,
of
got
Jabraka.
they three
What?
wide into the corner then, nearly.
Yeah,
Oh,
nearly. The
someone's
Williams
just
had a
hit the wall.
compromised exit.
Oh, and that's Misha who's retired in the pit lane now. Facilio has gone to the medium tyre on lap 7.
VSR Santieri, Joey's clear, not even last.
That's the standard, isn't it?
We wouldn't know who would be last if he would be racing here, wouldn't we, sir? Unfortunately, not racing this week.
Yeah. Let's see then.
This train is building up nicely as the two Alpines are.
Yeah, really, it's from P4 all the way down to P10, isn't it? So
oh, that was nearly Tex Fex Pro in the wall.
Oh dear.
The Spanish Empire is going back to the Philippine 14th century or when it was around, dominating. What can the other drivers do to chase down the Spanish pack?
I'd say it's nicely organised at the front. I think Ogiano's going to make a move onto Leo. But you say it's FER, FER, TF, TF, then IFR, IFR. So,
nice, yeah. It's even like the car colours as well on the map, but it's nice. Someone's going into the pit.
Yeah, that'll be Leo, I believe. And Legend as well.
Pits. Let's see what tyres they choose. Oh, the medium tyre. Someone's got a new wing. Leo's got a new wing.
Yeah, I'm not surprised to be honest. We've seen him at least, kind of graze the wall, and he must have hit it quite hard somewhere. But
it accumulated damage.
And I suppose as well that actually explains how he was losing time so much compared to the medium tyres on the FER cars as well. So
he's going to come up behind Ferrari of Petra. That guy's going to be very slow, seeing on worn tyres.
Yeah.
He has to get past him as soon as possible, really.
We'll quickly have a look.
The next F1, people going to be having pit stop errors. Imagine if that was in online.
That'll be a few broken wheels and controllers, I reckon, if it's online. I wouldn't want it.
Oh, the Petra's holding up Leo here.
Oh, Legend's got past Harman, I think. That's a strange place for Legend to overtake into, what is that? I don't know what the corner number is, but it's before the castle section.
Again.
Has he? Ooh.
Oh, what is going on there? On the inside apex of the castle section, it's just sparking.
Oh.
Right, there's sparks coming off of the corner, like glitched. See if you can spot it.
I didn't see it that time with Garafu, but...
Watch the Alpha, look. I'll ask it. For the Ferrari, look. Oh.
I can't see it on my screen, so... I wonder if the drivers can definitely see it, because that'll be a shame for them.
Strange.
Yeah. That's pretty off-putting, I can imagine. Rudy's into the pit lane, say a lap after his teammate, and he's onto the medium tyre. So we'll see.
Petra
actually,
is being a real menace on the track here for Leo.
Oh yeah, see,
Leo's passed.
And he's just getting past now. Yeah, Ricky's just got past Axelinio as well. Into turn number 3.
Ooh.
Heard another person, yeah.
Tags Fax will hit the wall. Mishi leaves the session. Retiring. Missed the apex. Did Tags Fax again. Fortunate.
It's a shame for
FER's lead is only building.
Yeah, it's a shame for TTG that Michel's actually retired from the session, because all you need around here is a safety car, which, I mean, look around you, look at all the walls, that's pretty likely, and he's in a good position, and especially because the points go down to 16th place as well, so I don't know, it's a strange one for me.
Someone's not alert on a street circuit, then
exactly.
You're going to be in the wall. And that is an instant safety car in these days of F1, where safety is paramount.
So I tell you what, it's looking very rosy for FER at the minute at the front.
They're cruising on a like a ship there.
Which say around here anything can change within, you know, the one car going off.
Last year as well.
Exactly, it's
in real life.
All looking good for Max Verstappen, and then bang, his tyre went, and thankfully for him,
that's a yellow flag. Pedro
Ferrari,
is doing donuts for the fans. His tyres caved in.
Yeah, say 8 laps on the softs. That's pretty long, isn't it? Really?
As well.
Oh!
I knew that was coming. His tyres were
Leo
molten lava.
Legend's right close to the back of Rudy here.
Yes, to be very careful. Entering the pit, don't spin. Nicely done. There's Harmon into the pit for fresh mediums.
Yeah.
Garofu goes to hards. Not very interesting.
So I'm just on board with Legend for IFR. He's just stuck behind Rudy here. As you say there, it's kind of a bit of a dilemma into turn 3 because he was close but not close enough to dive down the inside without slowing them both down, and he had to back off, which has lost him about, I'd say, a second and probably a second and a half to Leo for TF behind them. So not great.
Leo as well was compromised by I think it was Petrao as well, so he lost time there.
And as you say, it's this point in the stint that they need to be getting some good laps in, because the tyre advantage when the likes of FER and Oggiano get onto the soft tyre, they're going to have a real advantage over them. So Axelinho's just made a move on Ricky.
Yep. Maybe Ricky makes a move back on this next DRS zone.
Let's have a look.
You have DRS enabled as he's behind at a detection point. Not a lot of DRS to work with, but DRS is so powerful. He's like a nuclear submarine.
Yeah, he stays behind for now, doesn't he? So
and the famous commentary quote we've heard before is that dancing like a nuclear submarine.
Let's just see where Joey is at the moment. He's saying running in clean air, currently in P8. So I'm not too sure how long a pit stop is around here. I'm not sure if you're aware either, but
around 25 seconds, I think.
Yeah, so
it's around that time. This says around 20 to 25. I think it's 25 anyway.
Yeah. So I don't know where that would put Joey when he... Well, Luca, let's just send in the chat, 14 to 18 seconds. So it's actually pretty short when you come to think of it, isn't it? Well, 16 to 18, he says. So, yeah. So, cause I was just looking as well where Isma and Louis will come out, because right now, if it is what Lucas says, they'll come out between Joey and actually in front of the IFR guys. So it's even more important.
Shall be one momento. I'll join you after this break. 1 second.
No worries. But yeah, it's crucial that the FER guys, IFR guys, sorry, they get a bit of a jog on there. Say currently the fastest lap as well, which is going to play a part in this, is Leo with a 40.8. So only drivers inside the top 10. Oh my goodness, what's happened there? I think Texex Pro has just hit the wall. So he gets a bit of a tap on the rear left tyre there from Jabraka as well. But yeah, only drivers inside the top 10 will get the fastest lap point. Just like in real life. But yeah, well, just stay on board with Ricky as he has Axelinho on his rear wing here. So we're now 12 laps into the race, just coming up to halfway. And yeah, it's looking very nice for FER at the front. They're managing this absolutely flawlessly, really. So driver as well, Ares, is going to be pitting quite soon. He's been making a bit of a nuisance for himself with the LFR guys this race. He's, I believe, had an incident with Pedro. Now he's got Jaume in his sights. We'll come back to that one on the straight as got these guys coming into turn one, but no moves are going to be done here. But so yeah, it's kind of just the waiting game in the race for all the drivers to pump some good laps in. As if it's qualifying over again, really, to make sure when they pit they have some good track position. This Harmonet's just made an overtake on Garofu, and he's ahead into turn one, makes that move nice and cleanly there for QRT. You say that's the battle for 8th position is looking in favour of QRT at the minute. They've got Jabraka in P7 and Harmon. He's already stopped in P13, so he's bound to go back up into the top 10, which is great news for them, especially as TGG have only got the one driver running now, so they can definitely get some ground on them here. So yeah, let's see this. I think TextFlex Pro might have just hit the wall because he's lost the DRS, and say Jabraka's got ahead of him on the exit. We just caught the last part of that, and TextFlex Pro is going to get the DRS into turn one, and he repasses Jabraka there, and that's a nice move. Does he get it stopped? Yes, he does. There's a yellow flag out, and I believe that is Pedro in the castle section, who has had a spin and falls further back from P16, which is ultimately the points playing position. Jabraka, and Pedro's actually not got a wing, so and he's fully lost it there as well. So a bit of a shame for him. Jabraka also got past TextFlex Pro again, but yeah, ultimately he's lost the DRS to Ricky and Axelinho in front of him. Ares is now into the pit lane as well for Shazoo. And he's onto the medium tyre. So I don't think we're too many laps away from the medium runners in the front, or in the top 8 pitting. Pedro's actually retired from the session, so that's, again, it's looking quite good for QRT Quest Racing Team. They're currently getting some good points over TGG and LFR, who've both had one of their drivers retiring from the race. So the best that QRT could probably finish is P7. Obviously there's TF10 in P6 who aren't racing, but say they're probably just a bit too far away to be caught at this point in the season. But yeah, we'll just show FER at the front here. Say driving absolutely beautifully. Managing the ERS quite well as well, and yeah, just running this DRS to each other. And yeah, so I think this is Isma's first race in the Champions Cup. Obviously he's in our Thursday League, which say it's the final race of that was last week. but say it's his first race in the Champions Cup, and he's doing a pretty mighty job so far. FER currently 58 points behind OP, so this race will do him some good, especially if they can get this 1-2 finish. But yeah, they've still got some work to do. Obviously now, yeah, the gap to Rudy and Legend is actually at 15 seconds, so they will come out behind them, albeit with better tyres. We're going to have a look on board with Joey, looking back, because I think Rudy and Legend is going to probably fly past him on the straight. So yeah, going into turn 1, I think Legend's going to get past him as well. And yeah, there you go, Joey couldn't really fight that one. So we just try and get a bit of a switchback on the exit, but both Rudy and Legend get past him with the DRS there. Both Rudy and Legend as well. So there's a yellow flag, and that's Ogiano, who is, yeah, he might have just gone down the escape road there. I don't know who that was in the chat. You said mad pace from Ogiano, but yeah, that's not I mean, I didn't say it. It's not a comment. Oh, he's got a bit of oversteer there as well in the braking zone, but yeah, Ogiano's had a bit of a moment as he defends from Texflex Pro behind him. And yeah, that's lost him a bit of time, unfortunately. So TF just really racing to you know, probably get ahead of the likes of IFR, FER. Let's say TF10 can't get past them now, which, oh yeah, Lars, he did jinx it, unfortunately. Yeah, it's Louis at the front here, just about in DRS, as he actually has to use some to get back in, I think.
Hello everyone, I am back.
Oh, you're back. You haven't, in fact, you have missed something. Ogiano had a bit of an off, unfortunately, for Talent Factory, and he's lost a few positions. He's actually into the pit lane now as his Texflex Pro. So the first stop's onto the soft tyre then. Comes with TF and T2G.
Yeah, the FER dominance is still continuing, as I see.
Yeah. So we've got a comment from FER Black Box, who's Joey's teammate in the Thursday League, and he says, "When Ismo practices with me, he wins." Which I think is quite bold. You've said that, especially after what Lars just said. Obviously, even you missed it, but Lars said in the chat, mad pace from Ogiano, and then about probably 20 seconds later, he had an off at this corner here, turn number 3. So, probably not the best thing to be saying, Black Box, but you know, maybe he'll escape that. You never know. We'll see with Leo as well. He's just caught to the back of Joey. That's the other TF driver here. So going into, oh, there's another yellow flag, and I think that's, yeah, Texflex Pro, who's completely sideways in the castle section there. Oh, and he's spun again. Yeah, that hasn't been a great lap or two really for Texflex Pro. He was caught behind Ogiano after a spin, and into the pit lane there is Louis for FER, and yeah, he comes back out. Also Axelinho, Jabraca and Joey into the pit lane too, so we'll see where Louis comes out. He's behind Rudy, Legend, Leo, and I think he's going to come out, yeah, he's going to come out between Leo and Rosilio. But yeah, he's got 2.5 seconds to Leo ahead of him, and then about 3.5 seconds to catch to Rudy, who is front of the no, if it's alternate strat in this case, of that what's it? Soft starting train. There you go. Clackboxer says that there's no jinxes with Isma. He's different gravy. And
I wonder what gravy they like there.
well, Lyle says that he's playing with the devil.
What's your favourite gravy, Lerb? I wonder.
Well, I mean, I can't comment on that one. I haven't tasted much gravy apart from, you know, the Bisto cartons. But yeah, that's the only gravy that I've actually tasted. So, yeah. Let's see. Which I think Louis might have gained about maybe 5 temps on his outlap.
Yeah, it's all about gaining as much time as possible on the outlaps.
And I assume that we'll see Isma and Ricky into the pits as well as, yeah, they're both coming in now. So Ricky's doing a good job for OP here. So his teammate Facilio, who pitted on lap 9. He's currently in 9th place. Yeah, so Isma here comes out and he is just behind his teammate then. So he's been undercutted, but she says I don't think they're too bothered about that. It's a team game. You know, it's in the history books. It's only a 1 for FER and not for, you know, Louis or Isma, so they won't care about that much. So it's all about securing this 1-2, and that's Texflex Pro who retires from the session. So yeah, that's another week, and that's another no points haul for TGG, unfortunately for them. Yeah, it's just like last week in China, they both didn't get any points, and it's the same this week, unfortunately.
Not good, is it?
Yeah.
Always want to get the points.
Yeah, and either way now they've lost points to QRT and LFR, who they were battling for P8. So yeah, it's a shame. I think Louis is just about to get into the DRS of Leo here, so he might be lining up an overtake into turn 1. We'll just look at that here. He's definitely in DRS. He hasn't got that much DRS though, has he? So I wonder if we'll be seeing Isma get involved very shortly.
Let's see what's going to happen here. I definitely wonder.
He's out of ERS completely as well, so that's the fastest lap line. So let's see if he can get him into turn 3. Oh, look at that, Joey's the fastest lap now. 4 temps quicker than Louis is into turn 3, and Leo just parks it in the middle of the track. Oh, but it's gone deep. He's going to get him around the outside.
Side by side, he's going to get squeezed.
Ooh. Oh, that's a great move, actually. Yeah. So let's see if...
Good, clean racing by both drivers.
Let's see if Isma can get past now. And no, I don't think he's able to going into there. So the gap to the lead then for Louis is 2.5 seconds now. With 6 laps to go, that's pretty possible, I would say. But so Leo's defending quite fiercely to these. It's a bit defensive though. But yeah, Isma's just forced to sit behind him now.
Yeah, he's going to be looking to tee him up heading on his 2 kilometre straight.
Yeah. I'm just thinking at the moment, Ethan, I'm guessing you'll agree with me on this, but OP and Shazoo, they've lost a lot of ground in this race, especially look at IFR, FER and TF, who, say if it stays like this, they're all going to have some pretty decent point scores here. And yeah, it's not looking too great for OP and Shazoo, is it?
It's not at all, really. IFR is making some big ground here.
Yeah,
if things stay as they are.
Say last week it wasn't great for them. They lost points the week before as well with the stewards' decisions. So this race has been a good one for them, just to get some ground back.
One on top of the the race engineers topic, the Dutch Missile is actually being a great race engineer right now for both of the drivers.
I mean, I can be sure that you can speak from experience. You've had him engineer a few races. What is that experience like, really?
Personally, I think he's a great race engineer, and I think he, a lot of the other drivers on the grid should sign him up as their engineer because he gives good advice.
Yeah.
Compared to Road Mitchell, is not looking good right now, is he?
But
oh, that's a crash.
That's Jabraka as well.
Safety car.
Oh, virtual safety car as well. Oh, has someone just broke their wing as well? I just seen a wing end plate deflect off of the front of the OP car. I don't think it was Facilio, but guessing that's
it's a shame, man. Full safety car with 5 laps to go.
Oh, that would have been carnage, wouldn't it? We'd have another 5 wide moment, wouldn't we, really?
Yeah. And Loeb's going to do his best Mark Webber impression. Oh,
here we go again. That was quick, wasn't it?
Ended. The marshals go out.
Oh, look at the front here. It's getting close, isn't it? I think there's a bit of a buffer though with Legend being there. And Isma's actually lost
like a stop
DRS, isn't he?
It's like a cork in a bottle.
Yeah, exactly. Legend can be...
Well, here goes Lewis. Louis is going to go for it, maybe.
Oh, surely he's not going to go for that.
Defence here in back.
Oh, they've both gone deep! Oh my goodness!
No.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no!
They both went deep! Oh dear, that is nightmare.
No.
And just like that, it's an FER 1-2 with... Oh dear. Rudy and Legend. Both. I got a perfect view of that from Louis. They both just went deep, didn't they? And then...
Yeah. And then I think... no, there goes...
Oh my... Not free riding to it. Oh, goodness me.
Wow. We nearly got the Mark Webber moment, didn't we, Leb?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I think Legend, went into the wall, like...
Yeah, I think Rudy broke very late, and then I'm guessing Legend kind of just followed him a bit. You know, they've been following each other for almost the whole race. Probably used to where each other are braking, and they basically just did the same thing, didn't they? That was weird. So now Legend's getting overtook into basically the final braking zone of the circuit. But yeah, at the front then it's a FER 1-2, just like that. So I said earlier
just like that, yeah.
Yeah, things can change within just one crash, and yeah, that's technically 2 crashes there, but yeah, it's FER 1-2 and then a TF 3-4. Legend's got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. I don't think he's too bothered about that now, is he? So probably a lot of frustration coursing through his veins at the minute. So yeah, a very costly mistake, and as we were saying, IFR are in a very good position to gain some points on OP and Shazoo into the final race, and just like that they've unfortunately thrown it away. Legend's
literally
got another penalty as well, but depends why he's gone across the white line, because he might be able to have that removed because of the steward's briefing. I don't know. We'll have to see about that one after the race, but yeah,
the steward will definitely have a look at that.
Yeah. Wow, that's so strange. I still can't get over how it's like synchronised, weren't it?
Yeah.
Third synchronised swimming, I think synchronised F1's a pretty good one, isn't it? Joey has now got past Rudy. I'm not sure if Rudy got wing damage and all that. Oh, he has, but he's...
We're going to go live, though, to Ryan here in his bedroom as well, where we're seeing the best Toto Wolff Jeddah impression from the Dutch Missile. Right now. I'm sure many other TF fans who are watching and the drivers supporting are going to be deeply emotional after that incident. It's very unexplainable what happened. We don't even know what went on.
Yeah, so let's have a look. I think Axelino's actually got quite close to Ogiano here. See if he can make the move. Jabrak has got past Garofu as well. But actually that's before the detection zone, so that's a pretty weird one there. So I think Garofu's going to get back past him. Facilio's got through on Rudy as well, before the braking zone of turn 3.
We're getting to the penultimate stages here.
I only seen the tail end of that one, but Jabraka's got past Garofu again. Yeah, let's have a look.
Is there going to be any more surprises? Leo nearly hit the wall in the chasm.
So it's a bit of a battle for P4 shaping up here. With so as you cross the line, that'll be 2 laps to go.
Yep, lap 25. It will be soon, as the Alpines are flying.
Yeah. So currently, I'm trying to find where the fastest lap is. It's with Isma, so that's pretty good going, isn't it? Really, considering he's on 4 lap old softs. So we'll see if Legend can take that off him. Say that it's not a full house like Outplayed Racing got last week in China. They got obviously the 1-2.
Going to go for the move into turn 1.
Yeah.
And he gets the move done.
Yeah. Late
on the brakes. Nicely done indeed, but Oggiano and Ricky not able to make some moves coming back.
I wonder if we'll see any Lance Stroll Bottas moments on the line. Because I think this battle here is definitely shaping up for that. We'll see. Is Oggiano going to
go back for it down the inside?
Yeah.
And he gets the move done.
To be fair, it might be better if he just sticks behind. Because.
But look at Ricky though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It could be 3 wide, and say Jabraka's now got the fastest laps, so still a 1-2 for FPR, but just the extra point has been snatched away from them. Aras is pitted as well. He's currently running last, so he doesn't lose anything from that. I think it must be said as well, everyone's stayed fairly clean. There's only one driver who's got a track limits penalty in the race at the moment. So everyone's being very aware around the street circuit, aren't they?
They've been very alert. No Roman Grosjean today.
Oh yeah, so we haven't had a safety car as well, aside from the virtual
shocker on Baku.
Yeah. So everyone's taking it rather cautiously, which is sometimes quite nice,
very well
isn't
done
it?
to all the drivers there.
Yeah.
Very good. As FPR Isma leads the drivers onto the final lap.
Oh yeah, it's the final lap as well. It's gone by quite quickly, but say Isma's at the front now. I think he's going to be taking the win. Let's see then. So Axelinho into turn 1. Oggiano takes the defensive line as they brake. Oggiano's going to be ahead, and Ricky actually goes into the back of Axelinho there. And I think this is where we're going to spend our final lap for the battle for. Actually, it could be for P3 as they're closing in on Leo. Axelinho. Ooh, that was close. Don't know if you've seen that there, but Oggiano kind of made a move to the left as Ricky was just moving past him, so that could have been a bit risky, I suppose. But yeah, so Axelinho is now up into P4, but can Ricky get the run in going down the long 2 kilometre straight? But I think Axelinho, maybe he'll have a go at P3, I don't know, maybe? It's a bit. I think it's Rudy hit the wall.
Oggiano got a bit loose there.
Yeah, I think Rudy just lost the position to Legend there, so it's a shame for him. Let's see. So if Axelinho can get the DRS, that helps him massively. He needs to get a good exit.
Now round 20.
Yeah.
Isma is gonna go just swerving down the straight. Both FER drivers showing the dominance they held on this race. Okay. Isma wins in Baku with Lewis in P2 after.
Oh, look at this across the line.
And it's going to be
Ricky gets it.
P4. Oh,
hello. I just caught that then.
Oh, Keanu
Yeah.
crashes across the line.
Yeah,
And
Jabraka's
is
just
Joey
got
going to get
past.
P7 from, I think, P17 on the grid? That is a wonderful race of him. The rest of the drivers are now crossing the line here. 5-second penalty, unserved for Legend. And
Yeah.
it's disastrous for the McLaren crew, just like Mercedes last year in real life. It
So
was
yeah,
going so well.
I want to see if Aris is going to get the fastest lap here as well. I don't think it will matter, obviously for the point, but I suppose it's a nice memento to take away from the race. See, crosses the line shortly.
And it's going to go across the line.
And yeah, he does take it, so yeah.
Yeah, nicely done indeed.
Let's see if, so OP took P4 and P8, so they're going to have 26 points. Was that Joey you got driver of the day, I'm guessing?
Yes, I think he was driving today as well. Some nice dance moves on display from the Spanish. Some Spanish dancing on the podium. Nicely done indeed.
Yeah. Well, let's see the classification then. So it's Isma who wins, an FER 1-2 with Louis in P2 there. TF Leo is in P3, and OP Ricky then is in P4. The other OP car is Facilio in P8. I think they have extended their lead, but I don't think they win it at this race. It'll be going to the final race of the season next week. Axelinho is in P5 with Agiano in P6. Joey goes from P17 to P7, so not a bad day at the office for him. So Facilio P8, Harmon's P9, and then IFR. It could have been so much more, but it's P10 and P11, and then Jabraka's P12. Zhao, the single finishing car for LFR, he's in P13. Garafu's in P14, and then the final finishing car is Ares in P15, who also got the fastest lap but won't get that point. And then the DNS, TexX Pro, Pedral and Mishi. So that's them all there. And yeah, it's couldn't have gone much better for FER, could it?
Well, yeah, the FER got very, very lucky, I think, personally, but you got to be in it to win it, haven't you, Lub?
Yeah, and you say it's Baku, so that's not a million miles away from happening, is it really? Yeah, exactly.
It always throws something in the mix.
But yeah, I think, I don't know what the situation is, but we'll definitely see you here again next the season finale. It's, as a league, it will be our last race on this game as well. So we look to be seeing as many of you there for the final race of the season around Portimao in Portugal. So should be a cracker to end the season and the game on.
Yep, it will be certainly a cracker, and I'm sure the viewers are going to enjoy it as always. And thank you everyone for watching, and I hope everyone enjoyed it from me and Lub. Thank you.
In a bit.